Starbucks just pulled the curtain back on how bad things really are. You know what I'm saying? And this is where I get excited. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm somebody that live hardcore in the truth. And like I always like to say, it's all fun till the ambulance come. That shit, I love that. I need to patent that. Because it is so true on so many fucking levels. It applies in so many ways. And this is why I get excited when this shit start happening. Because these motherfuckers do all this posturing and all this dumb shit all you want. But then when the fucking truth like to show up, this is when I get excited. You know what I'm saying? This is when I remind you motherfuckers about one of my favorite books and one of my favorite verses in the fucking Bible, Ecclesiastes 1, people shall come and go, but the earth shall last forever. What does that mean? That means that you can do all this posturing, you can do all this acting out, you can do all this dumb shit, all you fucking want. God is going to win the war. At the end of the day, the truth is going to win the war at the end of the day. And that's why this is like, I get excited when the truth start showing up and throwing up them gang signs. It be like, yeah, remember me, bitch? You can't run from the fucking truth. And this is why I get excited, because this is the dimension that I live in. That's why my thing, my thing is go save yourself. It's really a flip on go fuck yourself, but that's why it says go save yourself, because this has been my core message. You can check my most recent videos. You can check it. It's right there. This has been my core message. I'm saying go save yourself because shit is real out here. I think the biggest problem is people don't realize how real shit really is. It's fucking real out here, bro. And you still got people out here partying like it's 1990 fucking 9. It's not 1990 fucking 9. This shit, bro, I don't think y'all realize, it's like I said, you know what I'm saying, in some of my videos, I'm not bragging, but my mind is ahead of the curve. So I tend to see shit that most people can't see. And I've been trying to tell y'all for a minute, dog. This shit is real. That's why my thing is go save yourself. It's time, dog. You need to lock the fuck in. Let me tell you, I got one of the biggest sense of humors on this fucking planet. I am one of the most unserious people on this fucking planet. But when I start locking in and I start getting serious, shit is kind of serious. For me to start locking the fuck in. You know what I'm saying? And dog, like, I could go on this all day, man. Let me try to break this down just a little bit, bro. 900 layoffs. Don't let this shit fly over your head. This is a prime opportunity for you to clock it. Don't let this shit fly over your head, bro. 900? If I came to you and I took $900 from you, you gonna be pissed the fuck off. It don't even matter how much money you got. $900 is $900. And if I took $900 from you, you gonna feel some kind of way about it. It don't matter how much you got. You know what I'm saying? Hundreds of stores? Hundreds of stores, bro? Dawg, that's serious. That's not no fucking 50 stores. That's not even 100. Hundreds with an S of stores, bro. That's them throwing in the towel to say, damn, this shit is getting real. But to be honest with you, I got to give it to them. That's smart. That's like saying, hey, I don't give a fuck what y'all think. I don't give a fuck what it looks like. I don't give a fuck how much criticism we're going to get. We need to bust this move. If not, we're not going to make it. And that actually might even be a great thing. They might even start saying, hey, let's stop serving people a bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? And just cut down the menu and just make it a little more cool. And stop serving people a bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? The only my passion comes from, I been knew this shit, bro. That's like the crazy Bobs of the world. You know, the guys that's like, fuck the system and the aliens are coming type of motherfuckers. The only reason why they lose their mind is because they get privy. They're actually not wrong. But the problem is they can't handle the information. So they start turning into crazy motherfuckers. That's like that shit that say you want to know the truth? You can't handle the fucking truth. Newsflash, that's what it means to be an adult. Especially in today's age, today's game. You know all of this shit. You are privy to all this information, but you still got to keep it cool around your kids. That ain't none of their fucking business. Not right now. Unless they're the type of kid that makes it their business. But that, yeah, that's what it means to be a fucking adult. You got to know all this shit and still be cool and still keep it moving. And know that, listen, bro, this is why I tell you, you can't, and another one of my recurring messages, you can't beat God's people. Because we know that God owns a fucking universe. You could do all this dumb shit all you want. You're not going to win the war. And that's where your peace come from. That's where your coolness come from. You like, dog, God got it. God got it. But I don't give a fuck. God got it. I know that God got it. God gonna check all this shit, bro. You can't beat the truth. You can't beat the truth. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, since this is a somewhat political topic, something else I want to talk about is, dog, this is what, I'm not a political guy, but I do give Donald Trump some motherfucking credit, because he's been the only motherfucker that came in there and tried to tell you motherfuckers some level of the truth. He can't tell you everything. He's the president of the United States of fucking America. He can't tell you everything. But he came in there and he's been trying to tell you some shit. But these brainwashed dumb fucks just let it fly right over their goddamn head. You know what I'm saying? And he come in, he's like, I'm telling you, they corrupted as fuck. And why you think he's so obsessed with going at Biden about the auto pen? He's trying to tell you motherfuckers, Biden was just a fucking name. Not even the entity, because you never even seen the motherfucker show up nowhere. He's trying to tell you he was nothing but a fucking name and somebody else was pulling all the strings. That's why he's so obsessed with the fucking auto pen. The man actually has some level of passion for his job. And he's a little pissed off in a humble way. That's why he can't get over this auto pen shit. He's like, dawg, you never even had a motherfucker actually running the country. You had a bunch of other motherfuckers just auto penning this nigga name. Excuse me, I don't like saying that word. That's like old me before it comes out the filter. I hate that word. I don't like saying that word. Not even to my black friends. I don't say that word. But dog, man, listen. If this is a prime opportunity for you to wake the fuck up, bro. Oh yeah, one more thing I wanted to say is, dog, y'all want to take this country back? You got to start walking all of this shit down, bro. You got to start walking all of this shit down. Cause let me tell you something, dog. Corruption, this one might go over 10 minutes. Corruption can only hide some of the money. You know what I'm saying? When people taking losses and they taking L's out here, they can only hide some of that money. But when this person is taking the L, and that, because we all know we live in a secular fucking world. And what's the most secular thing people give a fuck about? Money. You know what I'm saying? So it's one thing for just Starbucks to take an L. You know what I'm saying? Anybody could just fucking fund that shit, you know what I'm saying, and just fill in the holes like they did with the fucking housing crisis that was like, I don't know, 15 years ago when they bailed out all the fucking banks. You know what I'm saying? Anybody could do that shit. But when Starbucks is taking the L, McDonald's is taking the L, Taco Bell is taking the L, that's when shit get real, bro. They can't hide that much money. This is books we're talking about. Men lie, women lie, but money fucking don't. Numbers don't fucking lie. You only can hide so much of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's why man, listen, dog, like that, my thing is save yourself, man, because I'm saying you gotta clock it, man. This shit is more serious than you realize. You know what I'm saying? It blows my mind when somebody, when McDonald's announced a Big Mac for fucking $10 and people just run on the internet, Big Mac for $10, fuck this this shit, blah, 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 blah. And I drive by McDonald's and the fucking drive-thru is wrapped around the block. I'm like, oh, you motherfuckers still don't get it. You just doing this shit for clicks and fun and all that shit. You still don't fucking get it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you got it, all that shit will be empty. You got to stop buying all of this shit, bro. And watch them come out. You know, our customers is always our number one concern, and we kind of lost touch with that. So we're going to start slashing prices. They don't give a fuck about the customer. They doing that shit because they starting to feel it. And respect the Metro. They are the only company I have seen drop a fucking commercial that said, yeah, everything is expensive, but we're not going to go that road. We going to, matter of fact, slice these motherfucking prices. So shout out to Metro. Even though I hate T-Mobile, they the fucking devil. I'm not going to say hate because that's a strong word, but T-Mobile is a fucking devil. Them motherfuckers got their day coming up too. But shout out to Metro, because they are the only fucking company I seen that actually talked about how prices are going up. You never realize that? Nobody ever talks about the prices. They always try to give you their shit packaged in a different way. I could go all day. I'm passionate about this shit. I could go all motherfucking day, bro. Use this as an opportunity to stand that life is different. It's not the same. It's not the fucking same. And it's time to stop partying like it's 1999 because it's not 1999. It's very serious. It's very fucking serious. That's why my shit is save your fucking self. Lock in. It's very fucking serious.